and welcome back to another episode of On the Record. My name is Drew Kirby, and alongside me here in the SCSN studio, Mason Flores, Robert Murray, and Holden Beers. We got a lot to talk about today on this podcast, as in February, of course, the trade deadline for the NBA is up, and it's one of the most craziest ones I've ever seen in my lifetime, maybe ever. So with that being said, let's just hop right into it. I think we all got to talk about the elephant in the room, Luka Doncic. Who wants to start with that one? We go all day for that.
Luka, the first thing that I thought was like, it's fake.
Yeah.
I was up. It was 9 o'clock.
Because I sent it to the group chat. I was like, yo, no way.
It had to be fake. I was like hyperventilating, bro. It was, I was stunned. I was like, it's fake. It's got to be fake.
Yeah, the whole basketball world was stunned. Not even just the NBA, but like college players as well.
I'm still.
All the sports networks, they were like trying to make sure it wasn't fake.
Yeah.
Everyone thought Shams got hacked.
Even
that's
Shams
what I thought.
Himself.
Yeah.
Shams himself thought he got hacked.
I think I sent that to the group chat, like, oh, he got hacked.
Yeah,
there's no way that's true.
I still can't believe it. I won't believe it until I see him play.
Yeah,
This is crazy.
I was just hanging out with my girlfriend, and I left my phone downstairs. I went to go see it. I started screaming. My girlfriend actually thought there was something wrong. I'm like, oh no, it's fine. It's Luka. He's traded to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, of all teams, Luka to the Lakers, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I hate big market teams so much.
It's unfair. It's not fair.
It's small market fans.
Yeah.
Now the Lakers got their future for the next 10 years.
When do they not have their future though?
They're just so lucky going from Kobe to LeBron to Luka Doncic. Yeah. And post LeBron, I was always curious, what's it going to look like there in LA?
I thought they were going to be stuck in just mid
They're
forever.
perfectly set up.
There was that report that came out this past summer that they wanted to target Luka if he was to become a free agent and not sign the Supermax.
Yeah.
And he lost like $100 million.
Yeah, it was like 119.
Yeah, let's talk about it from the Maverick side.
Yeah.
It makes them good right now.
Yeah, I think the only way this trade could be a win for you is you win in the next 2 years.
I was like,
you gotta win. It won't happen. It won't happen. You trade away Luka Doncic.
You gotta win a championship.
How you gonna win a championship without Luka? A team that was built around Luka.
But it's perfect for AD too.
I don't think so.
This year for success because they got a lot of depth on that team, and with Anthony Davis, Gafford, Lively. I don't know how much minutes he's going to get now.
I think the Mavs are getting a little overhyped from the media. They're not going to be number ones. They're not going to go to the championship.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They're not going to do it because they don't have the guy to do it.
I watched Luka cook Rudy Gobert in 4K.
And we've already seen Kyrie Irving as a leader. It didn't work in Boston.
Yeah,
that's true.
So it's it's not going to work.
I think one of the biggest losers of that trade is definitely D-Live. He was so good with Luka. There's such a lob threat.
Yeah, the lob.
And when you're playing with one of the best playmakers of all time.
Who's going to be the playmaker now?
It's going to be Kyrie.
Irving?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see Lively. I think that offense is going to be bad because Lively can't stretch the floor. Yeah. And then you're going to have them and AD just inside.
It's not going to be bad. AD's just.
I don't think it'll be great. I don't think it'll be as good as Luka Doncic was with that.
Not.
So
but they got Kyrie and AD. It's going to work out for a while.
PJ Washington's still there.
I think their ceiling is Western Conference Finals, but they're not beating the Thunder, and they're not beating the Lakers. Yeah. Now they got. We don't got to get to that one yet, but Mark Williams. That's
a huge trade.
That is.
The Lakers are set.
They had to get rid of Connect. But
I was giving up Connect. We'll see how.
It's not going to do anything.
Well,
they have Reeves.
They
have Reeves.
They don't need
they got Reeves. They still got Rui. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. They got Vanderbilt. They got wings.
That was a good thing about Connect falling to them in the draft. He's such a good trade asset later on.
And he's an older rookie too, so he's already basically
24.
developed. So I think the only concern I had for the Lakers when they traded for Luka is who's going to play defense. But now it's still a little bit of a question.
I still have that question.
It's still a little bit of a question, but they have a rim protector now.
They got a rim protector. They got Finney-Smith. They got Vanderbilt who can play good defense. Yep. And Rui's not a bad defender, I would say.
And they got two offensive juggernauts on the team.
Yeah.
Did you all see the clip of the Hornets announcer where he was grilling Mark Williams for his lack of effort out there?
I did not see it. Eric Collins?
It was on Twitter. And man, they were grilling
him. Maybe now that he's on a winning team, he might put more.
Maybe.
He was averaging 15.
Yeah, LeBron's not going for that if he's not trying. He's not going for that. Yeah. Definitely not. LeBron's getting a bench immediately.
Not
trying.
Yeah.
Even though the GM is a little overhyped, but we don't got to talk about that.
A little bit. That's his one flaw.
Yeah.
He just can't really. His only flaw with LeBron. He's perfect in every other aspect.
That team was not.
Nah.
I was hyped for it, but Next trade was De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, I want to hear you guys' perspective as Kings fans. Holden, I know De'Aaron was your guy. I know you got 5 jerseys of him?
Yeah, I got like 4 or 5 jerseys of De'Aaron. I watched him get drafted, and I was super hyped because I'm personally for basketball college. I'm a Kentucky fan because my mom went to Kentucky, so it sucks to be honest.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's really, and especially seeing he dropped 24 and 13 last night.
It was 24 and 13?
Yes.
Yeah,
he's never dropped 13 assists.
He's never dropped 13 assists for the Kings before. And it's just that pick and roll with him and Wemby. They're going to win a championship together for sure.
Yeah, they're going to win a couple.
Yeah.
Maybe 4.
I know Kings fans are going to hate me, but I'm not that high on De'Aaron Fox or Sabonis. I just think they're not championship level guys for who is my core. It did hurt because De'Aaron Fox was like, he went through every stage of Kings basketball there is. There's like the growing stage, and then disappointment, and then growing stage again, and then he got to the playoffs. First time in my whole life, we got to the playoffs. And then I was on top of the world. You couldn't tell me anything after we were up 2-0 against the Warriors. We won 2 games in a row.
That one
we
was,
almost.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me anything. I was just holding up 2-0 the whole week.
Yeah, and then Steph Curry did.
And then Steph Curry,
Yeah.
the greatest point guard of all time.
Well, we have Keon Ellis at the time.
We did. We just didn't play him. But then the season after that, we didn't do anything. We didn't improve at all. We had the same roster, and we just knew where it was going to go. And I was just like, we got to blow it up. So I mean, we got our trade. We got Zach LaVine from it. But
I think this year, I think we're still going to be, especially we're
going to be good.
The Kings got Laravia earlier. He's a good bench depth at the wing position, which is what the Kings desperately needed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this year they're probably going to get the play-in, maybe make the playoffs, but this is not a championship.
I think Kings fans are just hoping for not another 20 years of misery.
Yeah, my thing with the De'Aaron Fox trade is, like, what's next for the Kings? We were talking about that same night. I mean, are you guys trying to make a playoff push? You can, but you're not going to win a playoff series in the West with that team.
I think
the West is so stacked.
I think the ceiling for this team could be like the 6th seed. Like, that's the ceiling.
Yeah.
Because and that's just everything going right. And that's just not where you want to be as a franchise. Right. And we're just the Bulls. We're the Bulls. We're the 2022 Bulls. And they were good for a little bit.
National team.
They were good for a little bit, but it's just like we know where this Zach LaVine DeRozan thing is going to go.
Yeah.
And our point guard isn't even solid yet. We got Malik Monk running the point.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not bad.
But not a point guard. He's not a point guard.
So I know you said
good 6-man.
When Malik Monk plays as point guard, he does good.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he does. But
last night was not good at all.
When he's a point guard, the true only point guard, now he's going to be on the scouting report, every single night. How can we limit him from really initiating that offense? Yeah. And that's going to be different without De'Aaron now that all the pressure is going to be on Malik. Yeah. And I do worry if there's enough offensive, really just firepower in there, or at least playmaking for you guys.
Because we have the offensive firepower. We have every position we can score.
Yeah,
but it's not about the offense. It's about the defense. And Malik doesn't bring that as much. Yeah. He fouled 5 times last night.
Sabonis fouls out quite a bit.
And then it's just we got a backup center now, which is good. Valanciunas.
Doesn't play defense.
But he doesn't play defense. But our wings, the wings we do have, which are like 3 on the roster, to play defense. And Keon Ellis. That's it. We don't have well, Devin Carter can, but he's a rookie and he's raw.
I think Devin Carter, he's not fit to play in his rookie year. I think
he's not a point guard
yet. Which sucks
because
he's older.
His position is point guard, but he's not a playmaker yet.
Yeah.
What pick did John draft him at?
13, no?
13 or 12, yeah. 12. But this year's draft was pretty fun.
That was, I think Jerry McCain was 13. How could I, Jerry McCain?
2 days into college.
How could I, Khalil Ware? I think this draft class is a little underrated.
Too.
We just and the thing about De'Aaron Fox leaving is like you can't blame him for having any.
You can't.
Nah.
Why not?
He looks happy in San Antonio.
I think,
of course,
so
he's playing with Wemby. He won the lottery. Yeah. There's no better job in the NBA than to be your point guard for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and they didn't lose any of their supporting players.
Literally none.
But initially,
Zach Collins was a support player, but it's Zach Collins.
I thought CP3 was gonna be a king.
Initially, I was thinking like, it's kind of De'Aaron Fox's fault for not turning into an elite guy. He's not elite. He's good. He might be even great, but he's not elite.
I agree.
Elite point guard. He's not an elite point guard. I can name probably 5 point guards above him right now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah,
but,
that's fair. Yeah.
But if we wanted a franchise guy, he wasn't that. He wasn't good enough. But the franchise didn't do him many favors by not getting him wings when he wanted him. Why are we We're trading for people he wanted when he was here. Right now,
They just didn't
we
have
got
a James
a backup center which is what he wanted,
Yeah.
and we got a forward.
Yeah.
And now it's just I don't understand the direction of where the Kings are going. Sabonis is 29 years old. His peak value is now.
Yeah.
So if we don't make playoffs if we're just a playing team, and we are like an AC and we lose in the first round like 4-0 to the Thunder, that's not a successful
if you're
season.
7-8, you get a second opportunity.
I think if they
I'm just
trade
saying like the
Sabonis-
first round of a playoff
playoffs?
series. Like if we even get to the playoffs,
Like, say you're
through the
7-8
play-in,
seed.
yeah. If we win a play-in,
Because then you would have to
to.
play what OKC probably won.
Yeah,
Or
and
the
then
Thunder.
if we get swept,
Rockets.
If we get swept, then it's like it's not a successful season. Then you trade everybody away, which is what I think we should do.
And I feel like a lot of teams in the West are starting to pick it up now too.
Yeah,
it's
Like
right.
West
the,
is
the
getting better, for
Nuggets.
sure.
That's enough
Yeah.
about the Kings. I just had to
The
get
Wolves
on
have
my
been playing
little.
better.
Let's talk about the Spurs
Little
side
rant.
of it. Like you
Yeah.
said, Holden, they didn't get, and they kept all their assets.
I don't know how.
Kept Castle.
They kept that Atlanta Hawks
Kept
first round
Shohan.
pick.
I can't believe
Yeah.
it. We got
Yeah, they made it out like a bandit.
And the Bulls,
fact Castle
the
is
Bulls
still-
were in the
Yeah.
For everybody that doesn't know, I'm a Bulls and a Kings fan. I love Chicago sports, and I grew up in Sacramento.
Tragic.
I could not have the worst 2 basketball teams in my life, bro.
Well,
Every
just because you
single-
weren't born in the 90s.
The
Let's-
last-
let's be fair, you weren't born.
the
in the
last 2 trades that my 2 favorite teams did were between themselves. DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine to the Kings.
Yeah.
That sucks. And guess how many draft picks? I'm gonna go on a little
Yeah, you're
rant about
watching
the
the
Bulls
same
too.
players. I just
Guess
feel
how
like-
many draft picks, first round draft picks, the Bulls got for Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine, and DeMar DeRozan? 0, bro.
They got their first one pick back.
They got it back, but that's not additional. That's, not
That's
additional.
poverty, bro. That's not good. That's not
I
a
was like,
flag.
technically-
For
technically, come on.
for Alex Caruso and Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
And
That hurts.
Vucevic is still on that team right now.
Yeah. They didn't get-
With 6 point guards on the roster.
Nah, it's-
6!
Yeah.
The deadline was 3 hours,
The Bulls-
4 hours
The
ago.
Bulls
Lay it
have
out,
to get
bro,
Cooper
lay it out.
Flag or they're in poverty for the next 5 years.
It's over.
I
man.
hope he doesn't go
How do you
to
feel
Chicago.
About,
That'd
how do you
ruin his
feel about
career.
Lonzo getting extended, by the way?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Why? He deserves it. He deserves it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But why? He's 26 years old. What is he going to do in 2 years? We're going to be rebuilding for the next 2 years.
More than that, to be honest.
And it's just that Spurs trade, Bulls trade, and Kings trade. Two of my favorite teams got fleeced.
Yeah, Spurs really they're
It
definitely
sucks.
they're
Tragic.
like what 5 games out of the play.
I'm 0-2 right
Okay,
now.
Spurs? Yeah, I think
they're
so.
22 and 26, I think.
Yeah.
They're gonna go on a winning streak, win 8 of their next 10 games probably. Especially once De'Aaron gets acclimated into that offense. Chris Paul and him as a playmaker along with Castle. And they
That's
got
nice.
the forwards and
Dude.
Keldon Johnson.
Yeah.
They got Vassell,
They got a team.
It's hard to beat 'em.
Sohan and Wemby. Oh,
It's kind of nice
Yeah.
that Castle gets to learn from CP3 and
That is true.
De'Aaron
I had my
Fox.
doubts
Yeah.
about Castle coming in from that draft
He might be
process.
a- oh my god.
Because he wanted to be a point guard, which now he's not
He's
going to
not
get
gonna
the
do
chance
that,
to,
yeah.
which is
Gotta
why
be
he
a
fell in
two.
the draft
He's
to
a
the
6'6"
Spurs.
guy, so he
Yeah.
could be a 2 or 3.
But him getting the chance to play alongside Chris Paul, I think, has done him wonders
I mean,
for his
he's
career.
still-
He's gonna learn the
He's a
playmaking
Yeah.
from Chris Paul.
Yeah,
He's
for
gonna
sure.
learn the slashing from De'Aaron
yeah.
Yeah.
and a midi.
So my
This
question
is not
is,
fair.
with the Spurs, now that they have the team, is there a chance they could get to maybe that 5 seed, that 4 seed, that 6 seed,
I
and
think
make a push?
They can win a playoff series.
Yeah.
I think so.
What about Wembanyama MVP? Is that
This year?
Let's
this
not-
year?
let's-
This
let's
year?
calm down.
Not-
Is there a
Let's calm
chance?
down.
No,
Let's calm
no,
down.
not at
Let's calm
all.
down.
That's
I mean, as of right now,
SGA's playing.
SGA is my pick.
SGA is playing
personally.
the top 10 offensive all time season.
Yeah.
This is one of the greatest seasons ever.
Him and Jokic
offensively.
are having the 2 best seasons like of all time, to be honest.
Like
Offensive
top
team.
10 all time. Like we gotta think better than Russell Westbrook 2017.
Yeah.
And it's just, I just don't understand. I just don't understand why the Kings just didn't get it. I can't stop thinking about it.
It's tough for Kings fans.
I haven't even thought about it for the last 3 days.
Well,
But
we got
Let's-
Warriors fans watching this podcast.
Yeah,
too,
I was just
Jimmy
about to bring that
Butler
up.
Went to
Yep.
the Warriors during our game yesterday.
terrible.
Terrible?
Terrible.
For who? For the
for
Warriors?
the Warriors.
Dude,
Really?
I got out of an MRI and I saw that trade. I was
The thing about the trade is, it's good. So don't get me wrong, Warriors fans. I know you're gonna be butthurt when I tell you this, but Jimmy Butler doesn't raise the ceiling of this team. He doesn't. He makes them better now, but he doesn't make them a championship contender.
No.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
And he's
Malcolm's
getting
not
paid.
gonna
He's
like
getting paid
this.
$120 million in 2 years.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah, that's
That's what I'm
60
saying.
mil a year
and
for
he's
Jimmy Butler is
35.
wild.
He's 30. He's gonna be 37, getting paid.
Yeah,
60 mil.
that big three they're calling it. It's not gonna.
Who's the
happen.
third? Draymond?
They're calling yes.
No.
Have you not?
I was
Dude,
surprised.
it's all over Twitter.
Yeah.
They're
I
like
wouldn't
big
be
three, and I see
surprised.
Draymond included. I'm laughing
I
so
wouldn't be
hard.
surprised if Draymond and Jimmy got into it late in the season.
A
if
fight?
they're not
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah.
He
I would-
punched Jordan Poole.
They're not
See,
winning.
Yeah.
I don't
They're
think
gonna
that trade is
surprise.
terrible for Warriors though. They did give up Lindy Waters, third, good player. That hurts him. I don't know why they would give that up.
Wiggins too. Wiggins is
Wiggins
playing well.
Don't even
is
talk.
cool,
I don't.
but
want-
Jimmy Butler is better than Wiggins.
I
And then
agree.
who? Kyle Anderson and Schroeder. They weren't doing nothing for
Yeah.
them. So
And they gave up a first.
getting that's okay. Really.
Slow
It's
mo?
protected,
I guess.
though. I think it's like
I think
top
it.
10.
Yeah, it's not.
Let's not
unprotected.
disrespect Slow-mo now.
He's okay.
Alright,
What?
He's a
Timberwolves legend.
fantastic bench guy.
I wish the
I
Kings
guess.
had
Hype man.
Yeah.
I think
I-
if they're healthy, they can sneak into that plane and maybe get into the playoffs as
Yeah.
an 8 seed.
I mean, you had to make a trade. You can't keep that same Warriors team
Yeah.
that they had. So I like the idea.
I do too.
To just get
Well-
Curry a star without giving up, that young timeline. Which, by the way, that ruined Curry's later half of his career. Trying to work on two different timelines, that was never that should have never worked.
There's just 10 mistakes they made in 4 or 5 years when
Right.
Curry in 2021 was like one of the best players I've ever seen,
Yeah.
and he didn't even make playoffs. He lost 2 playing games, one to the Lakers and one to the Grizzlies. That 2021 was when Clay got hurt and Draymond was hurt. It was just
100%.
Curry
Yeah.
and Wiggins and whatever,
Trying to figure it out by
They won
himself.
though?
and he was
Yep,
good.
they did.
And then they won the chip, but
they could have done so much more.
they
with
could
that
have had
roster,
another
though.
dynasty.
Yeah.
Really,
They-
they could have
Well,
had
it's like the
two
thing
in a row.
They-
They could have
They
had 2 in
got
a
off to a
row.
hot start this year too.
I don't
and
think
then
they
it
would have
was
beat
just
the
like-
Nuggets.
Because
Nah.
but the thing about it is they would have been better if they didn't draft James Wiseman.
Oh yeah.
Wiseman
Oh,
didn't play
definitely.
year one. That's what I'm saying. The mistakes caused them more
Thank you,
championships.
Timberwolves, for taking Ant number 1 in that draft.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
But I mean, we could be looking at Curry and LaMelo, Curry and Halliburton. Who else was in that draft class? Might have been it, but there was a lot of guys that they could have
Well,
taken
you
over.
had
Wiseman.
the
Scotty
top-
Barnes.
Barnes.
You
No,
had
he was
the,
next
no,
year.
that's-
He was
yeah,
next
you
yeah.
had the top 3 players in that draft block, and it was Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, and LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
Just
I
you
can't
didn't
even
know
blame.
which
But
order
they
it was gonna
they
be.
did need a center at the time, and I can't even blame them. But it's just the way they drafted Kuminga and
Yeah.
Moody the next year. That's not what they needed.
See,
They needed to trade those picks for another star at the time. Everybody back then wanted to play with the Warriors. Everybody. Now nobody wants to play with the Warriors. KD just said he doesn't want to play with the Warriors.
Yeah,
Well, you
that
gotta
was
think-
really interesting that he.
I think it's his beef with Draymond. The
Yep.
front
And
office.
guess what? Draymond is causing them championships. That's crazy. That's crazy.
What are the odds?
KD almost.
What's the next trade? What's the next trade?
what are we looking at?
Brandon
Brandon Ingram
Ingram
to the
last night.
Raptors.
I don't like it.
I like it. For
I
the
like it.
future.
I don't like,
I like
it.
it.
I don't like it.
I like
at
it a
all.
lot,
I don't
to
like
be
it at
honest.
all.
I don't like
They
it.
had.
Why
You know how
not?
many fours they have right now?
Who? Scotty Barnes at the 4. They'll run Brandon Ingram at the 3. Who
RJ
else?
Barrett?
RJ Barrett.
At the 2?
He can play.
You don't want him at maybe the 2. I
He's
wouldn't.
decent.
I wouldn't do it at the 2. I wouldn't say decent playmaker.
Chris
I
Boucher
wouldn't
is
say
still on
that.
the roster. Like, come on, man.
Okay, I don't care about Chris Boucher. Get him out of there. You know that
They have too many
getting
fours.
Chris Boucher on their roster does not
And
scare
Brandon
me
Ingram-
away from
I-
trading Brandon Ingram.
And they're not trading for Brandon Ingram like it's going to be a futuristic move. He's 28 or 27.
I think something
old.
happens in the
He's older.
offseason. Something.
Well, they're gonna get a good draft pick.
They're gonna, yeah. I don't think Brandon Ingram's gonna play a lot in the second half, so I think they're gonna tank. They're gonna get maybe Dylan Harper.
Harper will be huge.
Yeah, Harper. Maybe if
But
they're
what does
lucky,
it do
Cooper
for
Flag.
them?
Which
What is Brandon? The thing about it is like,
they need shot creators.
Yeah.
but you don't need you have a forward shot creator already. You have Scotty Barnes and RJ
Scotty
Barrett.
Barnes is a shot creator.
Yeah.
You're fine with that as your
I
best
know.
shot creator on the team, Scotty
Yeah.
Barnes.
You don't think so?
No, absolutely not.
What?
Not
Absolutely
as good as
not.
Brandon Ingram in shot creating.
Yeah.
But you could do better
then-
than Brandon Ingram though. That's my point. Is like, why do you spend those
For
assets?
who they gave up? Who were the assets? Bruce Brown, protected first,
Yeah.
and Kelly Olynyk.
I'm cool
Bro,
with that. I
I'm
don't want to
cool
give.
with that.
You can
I'm
get
cool with
more
Yeah,
than that
Brandon
though.
Ingram.
With Bruce Brown at first and
Yeah,
Kelly
yeah.
Olynyk, you get more than Brandon Ingram.
I don't like it for the future. I don't.
No,
I don't. I
Ingram's
don't.
still young.
Why?
I like it.
I don't think.
Because what does
think
it do though? At the end of the day, what does it do?
They're
Definitely not a right now trade for sure.
No, it's
No,
not.
absolutely
But he's
not. It's for
not
next season.
young. He's not young anymore. He's not 26.
That's okay, but Scotty Barnes is 24. After they get this,
Who would they
after
draft?
they get their pick this
they
year,
have to be good.
if
in
they
the
get
next
Dylan
3 years.
Harper,
If they
which
get Dylan Harper.
they do need a point guard,
Yeah.
then that means
They
after
need
this
to be like a
year they
Rockets
can start
type of
winning.
team. They need to be like a Rockets type of team, where like they have a lot of forwards, a lot of size, and a lot of defense. That's how they're.
That's
team
going to take them years to do though. When
Right,
they can
which
start
is why
competing
this
this year.
trade doesn't make sense to me.
They can still.
I would rather,
Well, isn't
I think if they put some work
especially in the middle of the
Isn't
season,
he a
is what
pending
makes
free
it
agent?
weird to me, bro. It's just
Yeah,
like,
but
why do you need
maybe-
to trade
yeah.
for Brandon Ingram in the
I
middle
can
of the
see
season?
that. Yeah.
You're going from a tanking team, and as Brandon Ingram, I wouldn't want to be on that team. Why are you trading me to the Toronto Raptors? That's terrible.
That's true. I think he's a free agent this year, right?
He's got.
He would've-
That's why I was just asking.
So-
He's gonna
when
get
you
it
said
extended,
player
but is he
option.
gonna get extended? No, I wouldn't want to get extended by that team.
Depends on
Unless
how
they-
team
unless they
friendly
give
it
you the
is.
bag.
Yeah, and how many teams? What is Brandon Ingram's value in the NBA right now? I mean, he got traded for Kelly Olynyk, Bruce Brown.
I don't think his
first.
value is that high. So,
So
this
how
is
many
the lowest
teams?
his value's ever
How
been.
many? Yeah, exactly. So how many teams would really be willing to give him that $45 million contract,
I
$50
mean,
million
I don't think
contract,
he's
whatever it may
expecting
be?
that. I don't know if he's expecting that. He might be though.
Brandon Ingram, maybe.
I miss good
I
Brielle,
don't
but
As for the Pelicans,
Yeah.
I like the trade.
for the
I
Pelicans,
love the trade actually.
just getting rid of him.
Just get rid of him.
Yeah, I mean he was gonna walk
wasn't
anyways.
He was gonna walk anyways.
Yeah.
You got value. You got a first, a protected first.
See, I would have liked if they were to move Bruce Brown at that deadline.
Yeah.
Why? Because then just trade even more if it's first down the line. If you're
wish
lucky,
he was on a
seconds
contender.
even.
I wish Bruce Brown
just
was on a
anything.
contender.
I agree.
Yeah.
If I'm the Nuggets, I don't know why they didn't give a shot at
Get him
Bruce
back,
Brown.
yeah.
Why not? He's
Yeah.
been in the building before.
Draft loser. Right
We
there.
know he fits
Or
with
trade
Jokic.
loser.
He was a
Not
huge-
draft loser,
he was a
trade
huge
loser.
part of that
Is Bruce
2014
Brown?
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah,
I feel bad
the
for
Nuggets.
Bruce Brown.
The Nuggets not doing anything at the deadline baffles
That-
me.
yeah,
because,
I agree.
And
The Wolves, man. That
yeah,
pissed me
I
off.
mean, it's just the teams that stood pat. Most of them were like contenders already.
Yeah, we're okay with the roster,
But
I want Randall
the
off.
the Thunder didn't need to do anything. Cleveland didn't need to do
I
anything, but they
disagree.
did do something.
Yeah.
I think
yeah,
the Thunder
DeAndre
needed to do
Hunter.
something.
You think so?
I think the
they
Thunder-
needed perimeter scoring. Like,
Yeah,
I
Cameron
think so.
Johnson was
Cameron
right there,
Johnson.
and they have 15 first-round picks in the next 7 years. What are you
And
doing
probably
with
like
those? What are you
27
hoarding for,
seconds.
Presti? Get him off. Get a player.
You
like,
never know.
If the Thunder got Cam Johnson, they would easily win it.
yeah, I mean,
think they're already.
I think so,
their
too.
thought processes they're already there.
right,
They
but
just want to keep stuff.
I could-
I do understand.
I
that.
could
They
totally
always
see
get
a
better.
playoff series in the Thunder where they just can't hit a catch and shoot three to save their life. I don't trust Lou Dort in like a championship
J-Dub.
series. I don't really trust J-Dub in a
Yeah.
catch and
I
shoot
mean,
three.
They got Isaiah Joe that could shoot, catch and shoot threes, but he's off
Yeah,
the bench.
you're gonna put him to
But
close out
okay,
that
let's
lineup.
put them in
though?
the hypothetical where they play the Lakers in the second round or the first round.
Okay.
I might take the Lakers. Just because of the
See,
fact you're bringing up.
yeah.
Because I trust playoff LeBron and Luka more
Yeah, I
than
was
I
like, I
trust.
trust Luka Doncic. a
Then
lot.
I- then I
Lou
trust
Dort
anyone
is
else in the
Luka
league.
Stopper.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
They just
There's
beat them
no
in the
Luka
second
stopper.
round last year.
Yeah, but
On one leg.
And they have LeBron.
That
They have
leg was
LeBron
toast.
James. They
Yeah,
have
'cause,
LeBron
like,
James.
It's
I,
like-
I wonder who they would have guard who.
They have LeBron James.
They probably have what, J-Dub guard LeBron in that?
They have LeBron.
Yeah.
Let's forget everything we're
Dude,
talking
you
about.
remind me of Flet right now.
They have LeBron James and Luka. I'm taking the Lakers over basically anyone in the West, especially now that
That's
they got
crazy.
a center.
I'm not.
Especially now that they got a center.
That's actually
I'm
crazy.
not. I'm still
It's
taking
not.
the Thunder, but I could see a world with the Lakers upset.
Bro,
them
But you're
because
just,
of their
you
shooting.
just
You're-
that's
I
what I'm
agree,
saying.
I
You just
agree.
brought
You
up
don't
the
have to worry
fact
about
that
anything in the
I
West.
think before
though,
we
you're
say the
keeping-
Lakers can be anyone in the
You
West,
already
We gotta see how it
we
works.
gotta see how they play together because we don't know how
That's-
Luka and LeBron are gonna play together.
It's
It might
Luka and
be-
LeBron. They'll be all right.
I mean, no,
man.
it might
It's,
be
you know.
crazy, but it could also be a little weird because they're both playmaking.
they're so
forwards,
smart though.
technically.
Like they have to make it. Work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll be okay. I'm not gonna bet
Yeah.
against
I'm not saying
LeBron
they
and Luka
won't, but
Doncic.
We
You
don't
know,
know exactly how it's going.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the East getting easier, man?
easier.
Yeah.
How
No,
did-
the West definitely got stronger
The
in this
West
trade
is
deadline.
so strong right
How
now.
the East get
Cleveland
easier,
got
though?
better today though. DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, but that is-
that's a good
yeah.
trade.
But
to
Cleveland
bring up.
was. they're
Who
alright.
got Bogdanovich? The Clippers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The
But
Clippers did. Clippers
Yeah,
got
Yeah,
Bogdan?
Clippers got Bogdan.
That's okay. That
That's
doesn't.
really good actually. What are you talking about?
That's good,
Yeah,
but that's not.
good
For their
the
bench? Oh
Yeah.
man, that's what they needed.
Yeah.
I think
Dude, there's
Bogey.
too many good. We need an
Bogey's
expansion.
just inconsistent. He's one of those inconsistent shooters.
Can the expansion
that can
happen
hurt.
next year?
We just need to redraft
Expansion would be
anything.
nice.
Everybody. We need
Yeah.
a fantasy draft.
fantasy
We
draft.
gotta reset
No,
the league.
we
We gotta
gotta-
set-
no,
Who goes number
Yes,
one?
After
league.
LeBron retires?
Who goes
We
number
gotta set the
one?
Who goes
league.
number one?
Victor
Wemby.
Wembanyama, and it's
Wemby.
not even close.
Wemby, yeah.
Who's two?
Jokic.
Nope.
Luka.
Or Luka.
Nope.
Yeah. You think Shea?
I don't think so.
You think Shea?
I don't know.
Anthony Edwards. No,
I think
maybe.
I might.
not even close.
I think
Who would
Shea
you
would be
say?
2 and Jokic would be 3.
Really?
I would take
Yeah.
I
Jokic
think it
2,
might be
Shea 3.
I think it's Shea, bro.
Shea
Number
2.
I mean, Shea's just young.
Nah,
how far?
I
apart
might take
are they?
Jokic actually. It's
I'm gonna
Jokic
have
though.
it.
It's not like Jokic is gonna be bad.
Jokic
when
is
he's
like
old.
30.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
it's not like
29.
he needs
Yeah,
his
he's 29.
body to
And
play.
his game is gonna last forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's never athletic.
Yeah.
So
He could.
what about Kuzma? Kuzma to the Bucks. How do y'all feel about that? Because me personally, as a Pacers fan, I've been praying on the Bucks' downfall for a minute now,
I don't
and
know.
it's happening.
I just
It's
think
happening
it's-
right now in front of my own eyes, and I can't be happy.
I was
I think
just
it's. I
thinking
think
of
they
this
went
tweet
from
where
downgrade
he's
to
like-
downgrade.
I was just thinking of his
Yeah.
tweet where he's like, at that point, just don't be that team, and he's gonna be that team on the Bucks once again.
I think he's just bad.
I
Kuzma sucks.
100% agree.
He brings
I mean,
losing wherever he goes.
I think-
I'm sorry, he just brings it.
He's
Wherever
got
he goes.
he's got a championship.
There's
But
a chance.
LeBron.
It's just
Yeah.
his mindset. Now that
I'm
he's
also-
on the Bucks, he has a chance to win some games, and he might like get his mindset right. But he's not gonna play that much better than he was on the Wizards.
I'm
No.
also heated. He just had like a once in a lifetime game versus the
See,
Bulls the other day.
yeah.
I'm just-
I think the Bucks are the luckiest team in the league for being able to draft
It's the
Giannis.
Spurs.
A
It's
lucky
the
pick.
Spurs. It's
A
the
lucky
Spurs.
pick.
It's the Spurs.
Dude, they drafted Giannis with the 12th pick.
It's the Spurs.
They didn't
The
know
Spurs
who he
are-
was,
the
and
Spurs are
he panned out
100%
to
the
be
luckiest.
one of the greatest players of all
That's
time.
not luck though. Luck is lottery.
One of the greatest. players
Luck
of all
is the
time.
lottery though.
Hold on, greatest players of all time.
Giannis?
Easily.
Dude, he
What?
dropped 50 in Game 6.
He's got.
Come on, that's a
we're
legacy
not
game.
forgetting-
What are
we're
we
not
talking
forgetting
about?
what
bro?
MVP
He's not top like 15.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Give me him
Of all
over Kawhi.
time?
Yes. Give me him
Yeah.
over Kawhi. Give me him
I mean,
over Kawhi. What are we talking about?
Kawhi's not top 15 all time.
I think he
I'm
was.
putting them both top 15, honestly.
Who
Yeah.
you got? John Havlicek in the top 15? Where?
No, we're forgetting about like Wilt, Kareem, Hakeem.
Those are top
Larry
10.
Bird?
You just named
Yeah,
top 10
okay.
players.
Okay, but Wilt can be 10 to 15.
Okay, so who else?
And there's still Curry in there.
Okay,
There's obviously LeBron, Jordan,
okay,
Kobe,
okay,
Magic.
okay.
There's Dirk, Tim Duncan.
I got Giannis over Dirk. What are we talking about? What are we
Me too.
talking about?
Me too.
What are we talking about right
yeah.
now? What are we?
Dirk's chip was way harder than Giannis's.
Who cares?
It's a chip at the end of the day. And Giannis,
No.
I mean, that legacy run in 2021.
Why are we forgetting what Giannis had to do there?
I know what Giannis did, but it's Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay.
It's Giannis on a Kuzma.
Giannis, like, go. He's got 2 MVPs and and a defensive player of the year.
He's dropped like 30 and 12 for the past 5 seasons.
Come on, man. We're not
But-
doing this
Yeah,
right
At
now.
that-
the end of his career, he could be better than Dirk, but not right now.
He's better than Dirk right now. He's
No.
better than
Either
KG.
way. I don't see that one's closer to me.
What? No. Okay, we're not doing this. We're not
You
doing
would-
trades. Let's talk.
Timberwolves-
We can, yeah, we
Let's
can.
Okay.
let's keep talking
Yeah,
about trades.
let's
Let's keep talking about trades because this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Okay.
Back to the Bucks. They traded away AJ Green, which was their first round pick,
Yeah.
who was a project player. You keep him on the team to try to develop
And
if
now
you're
he's
going
a
to
free
draft
agent.
him. The Wizards
And they
dropped him.
they dropped
The
him.
Wizards cut
So
City,
City,
Sissoko,
Sis-
and AJ Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wizards are just.
They want to lose,
See,
and they don't need extra
yeah.
young players.
Very
you
I
know,
good.
so.
think they're gonna win the lottery, but they're gonna be like every single number one.
The
honestly.
luckiest team is definitely the Spurs, though. I'm not gonna let you say that the Bucks are the luckiest
I'm taking
team.
the Bucks. Bucks are so incompetent, man.
How
They're
how
so
do you get luck? Giannis, that's not luck. That's
I mean, the
putting
Spurs.
in hard work.
The Spurs had what, the 4th overall chance to get Wemby, or the 3rd or something.
The one year they've ever been bad is that year. That's so lucky.
That's
No,
smart.
lucky,
They knew
yeah.
Wembanyama was in the
And
in
they
the
got
draft.
lucky with the.
So let's
and,
tank.
And they
And
get lucky
they
with
were
the
good at
odds.
drafting Duncan, Tony, Manu those years.
Yeah, they're
Those-
a competent
Yeah.
front
They're
office.
competent,
The
but they're
Bucks are
lucky.
bottom 7, bottom 5. They're terrible. They would never have a ring if it weren't for a lucky
We could
draft pick
honestly
and
say that
Giannis
about the Bulls
Antetokounmpo.
too. We could say about the Bulls too.
They're incompetent too. They're bottom 3.
The Bulls might be the luckiest team ever too. They got
Could be.
lucked out
Could
to the
be.
greatest player of all time at the time. It's not Jordan, but but anyway, we don't gotta go into the Bulls.
Well-
But the Bucks, I think they don't improve or get worse. I think they might get worse actually. They might even get worse because Kuzma, as an impactful player, he's having one of the worst seasons ever. As an impactful player, that's one of the
Dude.
worst seasons ever.
You should look at the
60%
games.
from the free throw
You should
line.
look at the games where Kuzma plays, where Kuzma doesn't play, and look at Bilal Coulibaly's stats in those games. His first game without Kuz on the team, he had a triple double.
I'm excited to see Cool.
Oh,
Bally.
Bilal's goated.
Yeah.
Pacer
For the
legend.
rest of the-
We
I
drafted
wish,
him.
I wish Poole got traded to a good team. because he's 25.
He likes the Wizards.
What is
Cool, he does. No, he actually.
Yeah, 'cause
Koulibaly
he doesn't
is his
have-
guy.
Because he doesn't have media on him.
Yeah, I mean,
He's averaging 20.
he's the vet. He's the leader of that team, and he's
25.
very well respected in that locker room.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Dude, Koulibaly loves him. Like,
Draymond's
actually,
not
they're
on that
actually
team.
guys.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fair.
what other trade is something worth talking about?
We didn't
What
talk about
else
Valanciunas to the Kings. We were talking about Kings. We didn't get to that.
Next.
Yeah.
We're like, it's just
Yeah.
like, well, the Kings are the Kings. ladies
Did
and
we talk
gentlemen.
about?
We
Did we
know
talk
what they are.
about DeAndre Hunter enough? I mean, I think that trade is pretty good for the Cavs.
Yeah.
I think-
it's a crazy.
I think
Karis LeVert is obviously not as
Their-
good as.
their defense
Hunter,
gets
so.
way better in that starting lineup, I think, with DeAndre Hunter.
I don't think is he starting?
Probably, yeah.
Him or
Over who?
Strus. Him or Strus will be starting. Maybe
I
Strus.
think DeAndre Hunter.
Because they got Garland, Mitchell,
Hunter.
Yeah. Hunter or
Mobley.
Strus. Mobley.
and then
Hey,
Sure
J.A.
okay.
Dude, Daniel Tice to the Thunder.
They cut him. He's not even on the team.
They just wanted the picks.
Yeah.
Dude,
Which they didn't even
that
use to
is
get
crazy.
The Thunder are such a weird. The Thunder don't really deserve anything either. Like they're not maximizing their potential.
I
right now.
agree. 100%.
But they've just been good forever.
It should have been Cameron Johnson. I can't believe the most obvious trade candidate of this
Didn't get
deadline
traded.
didn't get traded.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
it could've
wild
been
to
a
me.
It could've
Even
been a
John
contract
Collins
thing 'cause they
either.
do gotta pay Shea at some point. They gotta
Yeah,
pay J.
Who
Dub
cares? They
and
got
Shea.
a bunch of rookie
They go on the
contract guys.
tax. Yeah, and Cameron Johnson's 4 years, 80 mil, I'm pretty sure. That's a good contract for Cameron Johnson.
And Chet is on a rookie contract. J Dub's on a rookie contract.
Yeah, but at some point you gotta
Yeah,
pay
wait till
them.
they
Eventually.
In
yeah.
3 years.
By then, Cameron Johnson will have
He
1
won't be
year
on the team.
left.
He won't be on the team basically.
Free
He'll be
agent.
32.
Yeah.
He's 28 right now. That's crazy.
The only other thing
I mean,
is
maybe they're just relying on the draft to build their team.
They can.
Dylan Wright
They
and
can.
Cash
They could have
are
traded for
next.
KD.
Who?
Yeah.
Dylan Wright.
Dylan Wright? Who?
That's he just went to the Knicks.
He quit. He quit.
We
It's
done
like
with the
some
Knicks.
key
We're not
role
talking
player,
about that
dude.
Yeah.
team. So now the deadline is over, and we got a couple. We got what 30
What's
more
the
games
worst
left?
trade though? Let's talk about the worst and best.
Worst trade?
Worst trade.
Oh, how about your
I mean,
boy,
come on,
Davion
Luka.
Mitchell?
Oh yeah, Mitchell got traded
To who?
the Heat. Yeah.
That's pretty solid.
I
That's
seen
not bad.
Pat Riley so washed. He thought it was Donovan Mitchell.
Dude. Okay, there's like what?
The worst trade is Luca. If you want to answer that question,
For the
you don't
for
trade
next, for next
Luca.
5-10 years, definitely.
I don't trade.
Easily.
You don't think that's the worst trade of the deadline?
No, it's
What do you think?
the loser. Okay, let's just because it's hard because my
Losers and winners of
my
free agency?
loser of
Okay,
the,
I got a
my
few.
biggest loser of
The
the trade
deadline.
deadline is the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
They traded away Zach. That's the only player they traded away was Zach LaVine. They got 3 mid players who aren't going to be on the roster next year, and
Yeah.
their own first round pick, and didn't even get a lot of seconds. And they didn't trade Vooch,
Yeah.
which is his biggest. This is his biggest value yet. You could have got anything from the Warriors. Anything would have been better than Vooch right now. He's not. Why? I don't. I just don't understand why
Yeah,
they didn't
The
move
Bulls are
anybody.
definitely losers.
They're the biggest loser of the.
No,
I think-
no, the Mavericks are the
No, they're
biggest
not.
loser.
No, they're
I
not.
will not
Yeah.
accept any other answer. You
No,
don't
they're
trade
not.
Luka Doncic, man.
Mavericks-
They had
Mavericks
Luka
are
on their
losers.
team. He was supposed to have a statue.
But at least
Yeah.
they
Like,
have
come on.
a stars
one in
players.
LA.
At least they're going to be
For 1
competitive.
year.
They're going to be competitive enough for 2 years.
If they
That's cool with you? Train up Luka
But they're-
Doncic so he can be competitive for
And
2
the
years.
Bulls are not going to be. They're not going to. They're in the same direction as what they were. The Bulls have no direction.
Yeah, okay, they stayed the same. It was a downtrend, and it's staying the same downtrend. The Mavericks were up here, and it's just
No, they
plummeted.
weren't.
They're not gonna
They're
have
the-
Kyrie next year.
Yeah, it's
He got-
He's
the Mavs were
walking.
not up there though. They were hurt.
Why
and They
not?
were still low.
Okay,
They
were,
still-
Unless
they were
Luka
hurt.
though.
They were winning. They were gonna get Luka back, and they're
They're
a
not
young
up here
team.
though. They're not up here though. They're not up.
They
Here.
got Luka Doncic on your team.
They could've done
Any
something
team,
else.
any
Yeah.
team with a player of Luka
Yeah, and they
Doncic,
could've
they're
done
feeling
something
good about
else.
They could've
themselves.
done
They were
something
just,
else at the deadline.
they were just in
In
the
the finals,
championship. They're in the
Yeah.
finals.
Yeah.
The Bulls didn't do anything though. That's what I'm saying. They didn't
I
get
still think
enough
it's
either.
I think the Bulls are like top 3 for sure. I mean, 6 guards is
Yeah.
tragic.
Bulls are probably 2 or 3 for me.
Dirk Lively's one of my losers. I already mentioned that. I don't think he's gonna do too great without Luka.
Yeah.
Um,
I think
Yes.
Anthony Davis is a huge loser. Even
I
though
don't
he's
think.
going
No.
to.
No.
Yeah.
This is the
I think so,
position he
too.
wants to be in.
He would rather be on the Lakers.
No, he wouldn't. No, he
you
wouldn't.
think he was happy
He
when you
was
got
so
that
unhappy
trade?
in that.
I don't think
You
so. No,
serious?
no. I think more like, as a team standpoint, I think he is happy about it. But obviously, personally, you're gonna take that like it's a shot. Your best friend was on the team, and you were in LA, probably the best spot you want to be in, the biggest spot you want to be in the NBA. But he wants a center. He has that.
But he wants
Derek
a center
Lively.
that can space the floor. That's always been his thing.
No, it wasn't.
He
Was about
a rim
defense.
protector.
No,
he wants Miles
to run.
Turner.
He
Sorry,
wa-
Lakers
no,
fans.
No,
Never getting him.
No,
Pacers for life.
No, AD wanted a bigger guy so he can roam, so he doesn't have to be on the big
Right.
guy.
Okay.
And that was the whole
Okay.
point. He's on a team that is structurally
That's true.
perfect
Okay,
for him.
he
It's
did
perfect
get
for
a
him.
good defensive center.
He's going to be better than what he was on the Lakers, easily.
No.
Easily.
No.
What are we
Defensively,
talking about?
defensively, maybe offensively. Dude, that
Offensively,
offense
easily.
is about to be in the trash can.
Where were the Lakers?
He was dropping 30 and 20 on the Lakers.
And he's going to do better than that.
No, he's not.
How?
He's not going to do better than
How?
30 and
How?
20 because he doesn't have LeBron James
All right.
facilitating the floor.
All right. You guys are going on.
But Kyrie, though.
Oh God.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Kyrie's a
He just
scorer. Why are we acting like Kyrie's
I
not
know
doing
Kyrie's
anything?
a scorer, but like
That opens the floor up for AD, and they have spacing.
I just think the biggest losers are the teams that made the Western Conference Finals last year. Trading away big players.
Okay. Yeah.
Even though Cat happened before this season.
As a Timberwolves fan, are you mad Julius Randle didn't get traded? Did you want him gone?
Yes, I want him gone. Because then if he accepts his player option, it doesn't allow us to re-sign Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Naz Reid.
At all?
Like,
Not even if you trade
because
him
we're
in the offseason?
we're so close to the second apron. It's like
Yeah.
This is rough.
Man, that's terrible, bro.
losing Naz Reid is pretty.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you, man.
Loser is definitely. It's probably.
Ant's
it's
not
probably
retiring a
Mavericks.
Timberwolf, bro. I'm sorry. Ant's a Pacer, man.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, enjoy Jarris Walker and Benedict
Who are the
Mathurin.
winners though? Who are the winners?
Lakers.
Lakers easily.
100%.
Spurs.
Lakers
Spurs.
and Spurs
I
are
think
100%.
the Cavs are a big one.
Cavs.
Cavs.
I agree.
Winner.
DeAndre Hunter
not,
is solid.
not nearly as big as the Lakers.
But it
Yeah.
completes the team. So
I agree.
much.
I think they're already good, but yeah, that's what the Thunder didn't do.
Yeah.
So,
The Thunder didn't complete the team. They didn't get that last Infinity Stone.
yeah.
What about the Hornets? They did give up
They got
Mark Williams.
They
They're
got
not-
They got a great return for him. They have no
but
center.
their
They're not winners. They're not winners. They're like middle of the pack.
Yeah.
I think-
I think losing Mark Williams is still.
Yeah, it hurts.
But he's never
23-year-old
healthy,
center.
though.
He's
man's
never
never
healthy. And they're
And you
gonna
got
lose.
it first.
They're gonna lose so much
Yeah,
games,
what, he's
bro.
played in
They're
like
getting Cooper
39.
Flag.
You got an
That's exactly what they
unprotected. You
want.
got a pick swap.
What
for
in the
first.
in the career games he's able to play, he's played in 39% of them.
Is that true?
Yeah.
That's a real
Yeah,
stat.
it's a real-
39%.
real stat.
That's why I wanted the Lakers to get another center. I'm a little disappointed it was only Mark Williams. Because they're really banking on Mark Williams to have the healthiest season of
But
his
knowing
career.
the Lakers,
Luka
they're gonna
Garza
get
was
lucky
available.
again. He's probably gonna have the greatest injury luck ever. He's probably gonna be
Yeah.
And the
stellar.
Lakers, they don't have
That
usually
LA
have a
Devil
bad-
Magic, man.
They don't
The
have a
Lakers
bad
are never
injury
gonna
usually.
not have
They always
the
have-
just.
I feel like they got
They're not gonna be
good
unfortunate.
system
They're
in
always
there.
gonna be fortunate.
Yeah.
So
So,
that's why the
We know
biggest
one
winner.
person is really happy. Greg Poff. About
Yeah.
his Lakers.
of course.
That
Of
is
course
true.
he is.
Man, LeBron, bro. I don't know what.
LA fans are so lucky. So lucky, man.
What Dodgers World Series?
Yeah.
Luka Doncic to
Rams. Rams sold their soul for that Super Bowl in 21.
LA, and they
And they
Dodgers.
rebuilt like
Yeah.
it was nothing.
Yeah.
It's just, oh my God, bro. Tired of that. Okay, so last 20 games, 30 games of the NBA. Who are you guys' predictions for maybe the championship?
championship.
Let's go. Why didn't we go seeds in the playoffs?
Seeds?
Yeah,
All
What you
8
mean?
seeds.
that'd be cool.
You want? We're
Just
gonna
quick,
rank-
just quick.
Oh, okay.
I can go
Thunder,
first.
Rockets, Grizzlies in the West.
Okay.
Lakers 4
Nah, Nuggets.
I got Lakers going to the third seed over the Grizzlies.
over the Grizzlies.
I could
Dude,
see
Grizzlies are just now getting healthy. They haven't been healthy all year,
Yeah.
and they're finally getting their guys back right
And
now.
the Lakers are just not getting Luka.
And then
It's just like, what are we talking about?
No.
Clippers at 5.
Okay, yeah.
No,
Pacers play Clippers tonight.
I don't
Should be
think
a good
Clippers
game.
are gonna. I think the Clippers
Wolves
are gonna
get a
fall
top
out.
You think?
6 seed.
Yeah, I think so a little bit.
Even after
I-
the Bogdan
I
I
trade?
think just a little bit. They're not gonna fall out playoffs, but I don't think they're gonna be
What-
fifth seed.
Julius Randle's out 2 weeks, bro. We
I
can
think
get one
fifth
going.
seed is gonna be.
Who's the 6th seed right now? Yeah, we get pull it up.
It's the
So-
Clippers.
NBA
Clippers are the
standings.
current 6th seed, I believe.
Yeah.
And then the Wolves are 7th.
Lakers are fifth.
So me saying 6 seed is not even outrageous for the Wolves.
Okay. Clippers 6, Lakers 5, Nuggets 4.
We
Oh,
found
Nuggets,
the
yeah.
Nuggets are we'll probably say
Nuggets
4,
are
5.
gonna. No, I don't think the Nuggets are gonna be. I think they're
And then
gonna fall. out a
okay,
little
Spurs
bit.
are 12th right now. I can see them getting up to 7. I think they could pass the Timberwolves. Timberwolves
Yeah,
maybe at
they're
8.
what, like 6 games back?
Timberwolves are a top 6 team. Like, they're
Spurs
gonna finish
are
with the top
22,
six.
26.
Like 6.
Timberwolves are 28-23.
They're gonna go 6. Watch.
The Timberwolves are going to the
Look at
6th
this
seed.
guy.
Yeah, they are.
This is the only
You think I'm
Timberwolves
funny?
fan
Dude,
saying
you
that.
think I'm
Yeah.
I think they're a playing team.
They're not playing team. They're gonna.
They're like,
For sure.
yeah, they're a seed.
This is hilarious,
They're a
man.
seed.
You think it's hilarious? You're a Chicago Bulls and Sacramento Kings fan. That's hilarious.
I'm not even saying anything, bro. It's just-
Got him.
That's crazy. Yeah, you're cut
And
off, bro.
For the East,
This dude got so butthurt that I didn't
East
think
is
his
gonna
team
be
was going to be in the
Cavs,
playoffs.
Cavs, Celtics,
Crazy work.
Pacers, Knicks. Dude, they're the hottest team in basketball. How many times I gotta tell
They
this
just
to
lost
y'all?
to the Trailblazers.
That's dude.
That's
What was the
Now,
what?
okay, do
The
we
Trailblazers are.
Can we talk about the Trailblazers and how they might make the play-in?
Hey,
They
I would love that for them. I love Trailblazers.
They're on a roll. They've won like what 9?
What do you-
Trailblazers are one of my favorite
You
teams.
know how
in the
sad of a
West.
team we are that we made one of the biggest trades at the deadline, and we're not even mentioned in the playoff conversation. We suck, man.
The Kings. Yeah.
Kings are terrible.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
played
y'all got
Trailblazers
worse.
tonight.
Do they?
They're gonna get.
I think you guys are gonna lose.
Good
Yeah.
teams.
I got us losing.
Yeah, I think overall it'll be Thunder Cavs.
In the
I think
finals?
Cavs beat the Celtics.
Nah.
I mean, it's
so.
gonna be Thunder. It's the 4 teams are in the finals, in Western Conference and Eastern Conference finals. It's gonna be Thunder, Lakers, I think,
Yep.
and then Celtics, Cavs. I think that's what it's.
I think the Grizzlies. Are,
Oh
I would
my
take the Grizzlies over the
Watch.
Lakers in a 7-game
Don't
series.
sleep on the
I would
Nuggets.
take. I would.
I-
Edie
don't-
and
He
Edie
would-
and Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah.
against
So
an old LeBron that
they have Luka Doncic.
they got John Morant. John Morant's still good. He's not Luka Doncic, but he's good. They just got a way better filled out team.
Yeah.
Their depth is crazy. They're
I
a great
just-
team.
We're acting like the Lakers got bums on the rest of the roster spots.
They don't, but
They
Yeah,
do. They do.
No, they don't.
They do. I'll
No,
say.
they don't. That bench is like they got some.
They have
solid-
Who's the
Vanderbilt.
best? Vanderbilt, dude. When was the last time you see him score a bucket, bro? I'm tired of acting like he's good. He's
He's
not.
a
Good defender.
He is a good defender. Only
But-
on one side of the court. That's not going to win you
if that-
playoff games.
No, I can see the Grizzlies being the Lakers. That's a good take, I think.
Grizzlies are top
I
to
can
bottom a much
I
better
can see
team,
it, but
and
I'm
they're
not-
hot. And
I
Jaren
can
Jackson
see
Jr.
that. I can see it, but
is
I'm
all
not picking
NBA.
them in a series. Would you pick them in a series against LeBron James?
Yeah,
I think we
You're
got.
tripping.
LeBron's the goat.
You're tripping.
Yeah,
You're tripping. It's Luka
Yeah.
Doncic. Why are we forgetting it's Luka?
it's just
It's
them.
Luka Doncic, bro.
I'm not high on anyone else on the Lakers.
Now, based on the seeding we're talking about, though, the Grizzlies
I don't
won't be
get it,
playing
bro.
the Lakers
I don't
unless
get
it's in
it.
the conference finals because the Grizzlies are a 3 seed.
You're high on Gigi Jackson, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am high on Gigi Jackson.
higher
He's
than-
19 years
Bro.
old. He's as old as me.
But
He's playing
is
basketball.
no. We're not gonna act like the Lakers are just bums that are gonna lose to
You're-
the
They're
to the
not. It's
Grizzlies.
gonna go 6 or 7
Okay.
that series. It'll be 6 or
The
7.
man.
Yeah, I'd agree.
All I'm
I'd
gonna say
agree.
is watch out for the Nuggets, though.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on them.
Yeah,
I hope they
Jokic
win the
is-
champ.
Don't
I hope
sleep
they
on
win the
them.
I hope
championship
so, too.
or the Lakers because I'm a Russ fan. So it's
too.
like, but the Lakers. The thing with me is it's like the thing with Mahomes. Mahomes, I'm never picking against Mahomes until my take has
So,
always been
Luka
right
Mahomes?
about Mahomes and the Chiefs. The whole year we're getting into football a little bit, but this is my analogy with LeBron James. I'm not picking against LeBron with Luka especially until they lose with LeBron and because I've seen LeBron carry teams in 2018
By the way,
And-
Chiefs are
But we
3
never
In
seen him as the
2021.
second best player on our team.
and that's good though. That's good
That's a
for
good
him,
thing.
and that's
Yeah,
good for the
that is
Lakers.
a good
It's
thing.
it's Luka Doncic. We've never seen Luka not perform in the playoffs.
I mean,
No matter who's guarding him.
Yeah.
No matter who's guarding him. So you can't think of
We-
it,
we all
oh
remember
yeah,
that
top to
scene.
bottom, they're the best team. You got to think of it like, who do I want on my team and who I want to
We
win
knew
the
he's been a
playoff game.
playoff performer since he took.
You
on
get what I
Luka.
mean, though?
kind of, but I don't agree.
Why?
Because I just think the Grizzlies are just
So
that
in
much
that
better
case-
of a team.
in that
I think they're
case-
that much better.
In that
Like,
case,
dude,
we
you
got
know
to
what
pick the
Jaren
Knicks over
Jackson
the
is gonna-
Pacers. In that case, you could have picked the
Why?
Knicks should have won the
Why?
because they're better.
They're not
better
even
top
close.
to bottom.
Better top to bottom.
This is your
The
take
Pacers
now.
are the best. They got one of the best depth in the league. The Knicks run 5 players. Tibbs got them
The
running
Knicks- they got
40
better
minutes a
than the Knicks
game.
easily.
Obi
Really?
Toppin, T.J. McConnell, Benedict Mathurin,
Okay.
Aaron Nesmith.
You just no.
Name
Benedict
Thomas
Mathurin
Bryant.
is not a winning player, bro.
Who?
Benedict Mathurin is not a winning player. You know that too.
Yeah.
No comment. No comment.
Come on.
We got Andrew Nemhard.
Oh man,
That's a
y'all-
winning player. Andrew Nemhard, 100%.
Defensive player of
Dude,
the
that argument does not work with the
It's-
Knicks versus Pacers because it's the other way around. The Pacers are one of the best teams, top to bottom, in the league.
Okay, but
It's
there's some
423.
teams that can definitely beat the Pacers, like the Magic. If you guys play the Magic,
No, I agree. The Magic cook us every single
Magic
game.
can definitely. Beat
It's
them.
just
the Cavs, Celtics. Could definitely beat them.
Cavs Celtics? Yeah.
'Cause
But we have a shot against both of them. 100%. I think
Y'all
teams
are
don't
so
want
lucky
teams
you're
don't
not
want to
in
see
the
the
West. You're not-
teams
you're
don't want to
so
see us
lucky.
in it.
You're
Teams
so
don't want to
lucky.
see us
That's
in
what
the
I
playoffs.
was saying,
In the
bro.
West? Okay,
He's
Pacers in the
so
West.
He thinks the East
You're-
is like the West and like
They're
the war
they're
that's
better
going
they're
on
better
here.
at the top.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
At
are.
the
No, they're
top?
not. No, they're
Cavs
not.
and Celtics.
Nope. Not better
Knicks
than
and
the Thunder.
Pacers.
Not better than the Thunder.
That's fair, but
Nobody's
we got
better
two.
than the
Yeah.
Thunder.
I'll show you in April. We'll come back to that in April. I think
Yeah.
that's gonna be all for this episode, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming back to you, Mason. That's ridiculous.
You
But
gotta host it then.
I will.
I
will
wanna-
stand on business
When Luka
come May.
Doncic and LeBron James lead the Lakers to the at least the Western Conference
God,
Finals,
these
I don't want to hear
three
anything.
coming out.
I don't hear anything.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
We'll be back.
That's
We'll
all
be
for
back.
this episode, man. We'll be
We'll be
back
back.
with
We'll
another
be back. I
record,
promise
with
you.
another episode of On the Record. That's gonna be all for this episode, though. My name is Drew Kirby. With me, Mason Flores, Holden Beers, and Robert Murray. Until next time, take care.
The exponential growth from the program from my first year to my third year now, that's what keeps me coming back and keeps me excited and just like fulfills me as a person.
It's so impressive, and we every time we walk in here, you guys are doing something different. It's great. It's great.
Nothing but opportunities here, and we have sports to cover, we have the equipment.
Because the more ambitious you are, the more opportunities you'll have.
On-the-job training is huge.
Get the hands-on experience.
When someone asks who can do it, you can raise your hand and say, I can do it. So.
Joining the class was the best decision I ever made.
Stand by, we're going to go to cut one. And cut one. Cross court to Audrey Jones. Audrey for three. It is good! With 1.3 seconds left on the game clock. Audrey Jones with one of the biggest shots.
The sky's the limit, really, with what we can do here.